earlier on in the show, it is without a doubt the most powerful printer that I have ever presented here on QVC. And it's stunning. It is so beautiful. It's the OfficeJet Pro 8035E. It's an all-in-one printer, which means it's a copier, it's a scanner, it's a fax. It does so much. It does amazing printing. And we're going to talk about instant ink here in a moment. So there you see it on your screen. $249. That's what you'd normally pay. The featured price today is $219.98. And I want you to think, how much is ink, right? How much is ink? Well, you're going to get up to a year of ink free with HP Instant Ink with this purchase, with this computer. And I'm going to talk about Instant Ink here shortly. But let's talk about the computer, excuse me, about the printer, because this is actually the version that I use. This is my favorite printer. This is the printer that I go to each and every day. And take a look at this. It has a beautiful 2-inch touch screen display, which means it is so easy to use. So if I want to make a copy, I can just clip touch copy there, scan, same thing, photo. If I want to scan a photo, I can do that. It's got fax. This is completely customizable. This printer, by the way, is so easy to set up. And part of that is because of the HP Smart app, which is a free download on iPhone, also available on iOS. And I can tell you how easy it is to set up because I set up this printer earlier today. It took me about 5 minutes. So here's what you do. You take it out of the box. You're going to put the ink right in here. I'm going to open this up so you can see. The ink goes right in here. By the way, you get full ink cartridges. They're not some type of, starter cartridges that are full that are filled up just a little bit. This is a full set of ink that you're getting in here. So please know that. So once you put in your ink, you're going to download the free HP Smart app either on iOS or on Android. Or if you want to download it to your computer, you can do that. It takes a moment. It's going to walk you through connecting this to your Wi-Fi network because guess what? This is a wireless printer. So what does that mean for you? Well, that means that on your computer, anywhere in the household, anyone who has access to their computer, anyone who has access to their smartphones or tablets, you can connect to your printer wirelessly, which means that if you want to find something on your phone, you can very easily just select it and then print it. Now, one of the other things, by the way, that you can do, as I mentioned, it's an all-in-one. This is the flatbed here. So it's a scanner. It's also a copier. If I want to put a document in there, I hit this, I touch copy, hit document, copy. And I can choose whether I want to copy in black and white or in color. So it's extremely easy to use. You also have an auto document feeder. So if you have a variety of different, let's say, tax documents that you want to copy or scan, just put them in here in the auto document feeder, and then I can just batch copy or scan them, which means copy or scan more than one, as opposed to having to take each item and put it in here. How smart is that? But let's start talking about why else this printer is so smart. So this printer has HP Plus smart printing systems. So what that means is when you get the computer home and you set it up like this, it's going to walk you through the process of setting it up. And there you see the colors that we have available. We have coral and we have basalt, two beautiful colors. Absolutely gorgeous printer. So with the HP Plus smart printing system, when you sign up, you have 7 days to sign up for it. You're going to get an additional year warranty, which means that normally you'd get a year warranty under HP. Well, now you get a second year. And with that, you get up to a year of Instant Ink. And Instant Ink is absolutely revolutionary. So what Instant Ink is, it's a program that allows you to save on ink. Your printer will communicate with HP and it'll signal when it's running low on ink. And then ink will just show up in your mailbox. So no longer do you have to worry about monitoring your ink levels, running to the store, going online. When you start to run low on ink, way before, the ink will show up in your mailbox. You're not paying any additional for it. You do have to have your printer connected to the internet, which again, you set up very easily with the HP Smart app. And then that's it. You tie in your Instant Ink account, you create your Instant Ink account, and then you choose the plan that works for you. We have 5 different plans that you can choose from, everywhere from a 15-page plan to a 700-page plan. So there are tons of options for you. You're going to get all the information in the box with HP Instant Ink. And once you sign up for it, the ink shows up in this little box a couple of days later. I'm just going to open it up and show you exactly what it is. You get a little bag because at HP, we believe in being green, helping the environment. So if you choose to, you can recycle your cartridges. You just send them back to us in the prepaid envelope. Also, by the way, when you print with HP Plus smart printing systems and Instant Ink, we actually plant trees back in the environment. So we love the ability to give back and be green and are very environmentally conscious at HP. And HP, we're #1 in printing. We've been #1 in printing for so many years, according to the NPD group, for a reason, because we build fantastic quality printers. So you get your little Instant Ink kit here. And then what you do is you use the ink that's inside of your printer right here. Once that runs out, that's when you put the cartridges in. And then once you start running low, you'll get a little box in the mail with the ink that you need. And then when you run out of that ink, that's when it shows up. So you don't have to worry about monitoring your ink levels anymore. You don't have to worry about who's printing what in color or black and white, because HP has truly taken the guesswork, the frustrations of owning a printer out with Instant Ink. And it truly is a game changer. I've had Instant Ink for years, and I can tell you, I truly, absolutely love it. So I wanted to show you the HP Smart app and some of the wonderful things that it has included. And if you want to download it now before you get your printer so that you're familiar with, feel free to. We have this thing called Printables, which I love. So Printables are a variety of different things. So if you like crossword puzzles, if you like greeting cards, if you like all sorts of different line sheets of paper, well, you can download it for free using the HP Smart app. And then within a matter of moments, you download it to your smartphone or your computer. And yes, by the way, I'm using my smartphone now, but you can use it with a smartphone, a tablet, an Android phone, iPhone, and of course computers. It doesn't have to be an HP computer. If you have a different brand computer, it'll work with different brands as well. So you don't necessarily have to worry about, oh boy, does it have to be an HP computer? This HP OfficeJet Pro 8035E works with a variety of different different computers. So in addition to Instant Ink, in addition to copying, in addition to printing, you can also fax. So I know that's a question. Yes, you can absolutely fax. And one of the things that I love too is we have a little USB area right here. So if you want to print, let's say something from a computer, maybe that doesn't have internet or whatever the case may be, you can just take a little USB key, put it in here, and then select the files on here and print. You can even charge your phone if you want to. So if your printer's right next to your desk somehow, and you need to be able to just go and charge something, you absolutely can. So again, copier, scanner, printer, fax. You get a year of Instant Ink included with the HP Plus printing solution. There you see your options. You just have to choose which color you want. It's a beautiful basalt, which is like just a red, which just makes you so happy when you look at it there. Then in addition to that, we also have, oh, that's coral, I'm sorry. In addition to coral, we also have basalt, which is a beautiful gray color. And you can't go wrong with either one. It's just such a modern, crisp, clean printer. And you'll truly enjoy printing really fast because this computer prints up to 20 pages. And it also has double-sided printing. So if you want to print something really quickly, you know that you can do that. And also, one of the features that I truly love, in addition to, and I'm gonna show you here in a second exactly what I'm doing with the HP Smart app, is scanning. So what I can do is I can take a photo, and I just took a photo actually of the little cheat sheet that we have that comes along with the WorkEasy laptop stand, and it's actually notices where the edges are here. I can hit next. It's going to trim out what's unnecessary. I'm going to hit print. And there we go. Within a matter of seconds, it sends the information over to my printer right over here. And that's it. It really could not be any easier. So if you want to print from your smartphone, you can. I really, when I first got a wireless printer many years ago, I thought to myself, I'm never going to be printing from my wireless device. I'll just print from my computer. I print from my smartphone all the time. So whether it's an email, maybe a return mailing label, maybe something that I found here on the computer, or even a photo. You can absolutely print photos from here as well. It's a great photo printer, and it even has an email. So if you want to set up an HP ePrint email, you can do that as well. So if you're out and about somewhere and you want to print something, you can email it, and then you can email it to your household. Maybe it's something, maybe it's a shopping list. Maybe it's something that you saw and you're out and about and you want to have the ability to email it to yourself. You absolutely positively can do that. And then look at that. From my smartphone directly to the printer. And as I mentioned, with the HP Smart app, I have the ability to go to the Printables website, and I'm going to bring it over to my my other camera here so that you can see exactly what it looks like. There we go. And look at all the fun stuff. Father's Day cards. How great is that, right? I can go to crossword puzzles if I wanted to. Looks like there's a little maze there. Graduation cards. Look at all of the great free stuff that you can download on the Printables app. So I'm going to select that one. It's a word search. And then I'm just going to hit print here. There we go. Preview and print. There we go. And then I'm good to go. So it really is that easy to be able to set up and to be able to print to your HP OfficeJet Pro 8035. Now, maybe you're saying to yourself, well, I have a printer at home, but do you pay a lot for ink? Ink is a major sticking point for so many people. Well, remember, with the OfficeJet Pro 8035E, you are not just getting a year of instant ink, you are also getting HP Plus smart printing system. So you get an additional year of tech support. So if you have questions about this printer, how do I set it up? How do I connect my computer to it? How do I set up wireless printing? How do I set up my phones to be able to print wirelessly? Well, we've got you covered there because you have that 2 years of HP Plus that comes along with the printer as well. And as I mentioned, you've got options with the printer, which is part of the thing that I truly love. You've got the auto document feeder, which many people say that they cannot live without. Once you have an auto document feeder, it's kind of hard to live without one because you have the ability to print. I don't know if you can see it there, but you see how the auto document feeder is just bringing in the sheet there? I no longer have to go one by one and put it in the tray here and make copies. With the auto document feeder, it takes that and makes it so easy for me. So again, you've got HP Plus, you've got instant ink, up to a year of instant ink, and you've got the card here. You go to the website, you can take a look at the plans, see which plan works perfectly for you. And remember, we are so environmentally conscious at HP. Every page that's printed, we give back to the environment. We plant trees. It's just a wonderful thing that we do here at HP. You've got your little HP Instant Ink here, which will arrive in the mail. It's absolutely one of my all-time favorite printers. It's the printer that I personally use on a daily basis. You're going to truly love the speed, you're going to love the features, and you're going to love not having to worry about ink. So there you go. I want to thank you so much for joining me here today. It truly is an honor and a pleasure to be able to share with you some of my new favorite things here that we have to offer on QVC. Hopefully these products enhance your life like they've enhanced the lives of so many. But I believe, oh, there we go. We're gonna take a look one more